right, I made sure to charge this. So we're going to get the elements in. Try to do at least 9 minutes for each sign. I got all 4 Oracle, all 4 Tarot, an angel number for everybody. All right. We're going to start with, because it is Gemini season, we're going to start with our air signs. Angel number for air signs. Yo, y'all, my desk is so disorganized and it's really pissing me off, like a lot. It's okay, because today when I get off work, I'm going to commit to rearranging this entire area. For air signs, we have 8888, which is personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. Your keywords are abundance, prosperity, strength, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, and epic romance. For air, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck. I don't know why this just gives me air energy, right? I don't know, but we'll see. And if I tend to not have audio this time, we're just going to skip the 3rd week. In fact, I can't remember the last time I did the all signs. Was this? I got to get my schedule together. See, I'm disorganized, bro. I'll be wanting to commit my days off to it, but then I find stuff doing my days off. All right. We have Magician and the Mirror. Knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. Personal power. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Affirmation. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in the consciousness of my eternal truth. And then it's a 53, which is an 8. So for your 8888 to be an 8 card. Come on, air signs. Love that for y'all. Y'all better be powerful. Be powerful. Now for your tarot, I'm going to use my modern, my modern witch, because that was what I had under it. And we're going to see what your personal power and your magic and mirror has in store for you. One more, and I'm pull from the top. Great. We have the Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands is someone who puts the energy into what she is going to go after. So whenever she decides that's the step she's going, that's where she goes. Then I have the Two of Pentacles, a very balanced individual who knows how to keep things in perspective when it comes to the good and bad, the right and wrong, the yes and the no. You know what I mean? Two of Cups. Look at these twos. So you're also probably having a balance in a relationship, a situation, something of the heart, something of the emotion is an equal give and take also when it comes to you. I think your personal power is the fact that you realize that the things that you want, the things that you keep in balance is kind of like your magic. That's kind of your power. You have this ability to take the good with the bad and make it the best of both worlds. Because Heiko, you're king of what? Come on now. If this ain't this, I love y'all. So, I love y'all. So for y'all to have this balance, we have the King and the Queen of Wands, the two of you together, these two energies together are this is a perfect balance. So maybe your soulmate or the person you're with is your true soulmate. You know how rare that is, has to say the person that you're with is who you're supposed to be with for real in like real life. Like you found the contract, you signed the contract, and y'all found each other this lifetime. For you. I love that. Y'all, come on. Oh, I love that for y'all. If y'all ain't getting married yet, invite me to the wedding. I'm not even gonna do the wedding. That's all I got for y'all. Bottom of the card is strength, your personal power, who is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles that you know when to give and when to receive. So it's not that you're stingy, but you're very careful in how you give out what you give out. And that's in all areas of life. Your money, your emotions, your time, your energy, your love, your everything. That is your personal power, that you know when to and when not to, when to say yes, when to say no, when to love, when to, I won't say hate, but when to let something go. You're very good at that. And that's beautiful for you. So I love that for you. Keep that up. Thank you for being here, air signs. Hope you enjoyed that. If it resonates, if it didn't, hope it gave you kind of motivation to like, I'm magical as shit. You know what I'm talking about? Magical is just your personal power. So again, your keywords were abundance, prosperity, strength, which literally came out as a card, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, and epic romance. Did we not just pull? I don't know, y'all. Okay, I gotta go back. Hello? And now we're going to go into the fire signs. We just finished the air signs, which is a pretty dope read. If you didn't get to see it, you might have been the person that does a whole skipping to sister, your sign, right? Your elements. I'm guilty sometimes. All right, angel numbers for my fire signs. This is Aries, Leo, Sag, right? It is a 33, which is a social skills card. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Fire signs. I have renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, and inspiration. If ever a fire sign, I always say this. When I think of fire signs, I immediately think of Leos and Aries, right? Because both of those signs for me give, like super confidence. I don't know a single Leo who believes that they can't have whatever they want or do what they want. And I love that. It's very confident. And as you should be. Sometimes that fire gets you in trouble. You know what I mean? All right, so we're using the Lantern Oracle because for fire, like I said last night, fire for me, the lantern gives me fire energy. So we're using the Lantern Oracle. So we got 33, social skills. The one that comes out is 41, which is radical self-love. And these tiny ass letters say we can only receive love for the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. See what the book says. Summarize this. It says the self-love to be assessed within is unlimited, and something that none of us needs ever go without or be disconnected from. When we turn away from the unconditional love that we are and have to give and receive, it becomes suppressed energy that burns unhealthily. This is what hurts us and leaves us hungry for what is actually freely available to us in abundance. Nonetheless, what is our loving radiance gets unnaturally buried in the darkness of our inattention. This can only have adverse effects. To deny and subdue the radiant love, generosity, and kindness of who and what we are resonates with the following quote from the Gospel of Thomas. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. End quote. Just as you breathe, you are love. You are of love. Spirit self is love. Love is the only thing that is real. Anything less than love is not real. It has never been, can be, or will be. Radical self-love lets all the illusions go by burning its brilliant light right through them. To bring forth what is within you is to breathe as the love that you are. Whatever the energy is and whatever we feel blessedly compelled to do in a state of self-love, we breathe our inner self into the world. Allow all of the love that you are unconditionally into you and your life. Once you experience wholeness within, healthy, loving relationships with others can come into your life. You'll be able to receive them in the love that they are. The key is to love your differences and all the ways in which you feel like you are not enough. Oh, Chrome's message says love is radical in the extent to which it loves you back. Oh, my fire signs, y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Somebody got your confidence feeling not confident? Or are you the person not making yourself feel confident? You're not loving on yourself the way you should? I don't like that, friend. All right. The guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive. We're going to use the Pantheon Tarot for our fire signs. First card that comes out is Eight of Pentacles. There's something you need to work on, whether that's within you, but something has to be forged in fire. Something has to be a very permanent and meant that shit kind of energy. And I think that's going to be the fact that you need to love yourself. You need to realize that you are someone, you're a fire sign. You are someone that when people see you, they recognize you as this strong energy. Like they know that if they were to come across you, you might come across like raw and ready to go to war, but you're actually a very loving person who likes to give love, but you tend to give love to the wrong. And when you receive the wrong love, your love becomes tainted. Clarifying the Emperor is justice. It was clarified by the Six of Swords. So like I said, when you give love to something or someone that does not deserve your love, you eventually are going to have to leave that behind. Six of Swords is putting shit in the past. You have to leave them so that you can be loved the way you're supposed to. I love that. So if there's a challenge you're going through with maybe a person that you're involved with and you're finding that it's too much work to keep the love or the relationship or the emotions, the feelings, the yesness of it together, then leaving is not a bad thing. It's probably better for yourself to do so, because to be an emperor and to be this is that Zeus? To be an emperor and have the power that you have and to give it to someone who does not give the same, you go from that bright card of the emperor to this dark card of leaving. Like he's in the dead of night about to go, and that's really dark energy. And it's only by lantern. So maybe you're leaving without letting somebody know. No, because you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't do that. I don't know. Leave in the middle of the night though. That's some gotta go. That's damn near Seven of Swords. A little sneaky. Sometimes it's necessary. Two cards come out. I got the Page of Wands and the Four of Swords. So your Page of Wands is giving that after you do the Six of Swords and you lead to where you want to be, to go allow your love to be received by something more deserving, there are going to be a lot of times you're going to have to sit by yourself and realize that the love that you need to give and expect is of yourself, is of your self-love. It might not even be an external force, but it's of your self-love. And that's what your lesson is when you leave with the Six of Swords. Your justice comes in knowing that you are all the love that you need. That radical self-love. One more. It's going to be the King of Pentacles. Once you realize that self-love is all for you, you become abundant in all that you want to do, because now you're not depending on receiving love from someone else. You know how sometimes love is not very conditional? Not unconditional. Love is not very unconditional in a lot of circumstances. A lot of people don't get that soulmate energy where somebody accepts you for everything that you are. So you may have to just you may have to let them go so you can find yourself back in this energy. Because someone put you out of your emperor energy, and I don't like that. So don't let that happen again. Take your Six of Swords, put your ass on, take time to yourself in that Four of Swords energy, and get back to being the king or the queen that you are. Right? The bottom of the deck is this. You let somebody put you in this situation. You let somebody tie you up, blind you, and have the swords at your neck. You know, swat that shit up. Okay? Self-love. All right, fire signs. Don't let me hear that again. Love you. Now we're moving into water. I'm going to do an angel number. And for the water signs, I'm pulling out the Earth Warriors Oracle. One more and pull from the top. And I feel like I'm going to have to completely wipe my phone because I ran out of storage quick as that. Comes out for you as a 0505 is an unexpected shift. This says, a sudden change is coming. Encourage you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong, whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location. Embrace the unexpected, trust your instincts, and welcome the opportunities that arise. Your keywords are divine guidance, transformation, love, serendipity, intuition, adaptability, new opportunities. Come on, water. See what you got. One more, and I'm pulling from the top. This is Kunter Yachik, blessings from the son of Hanan Pacha. But that's that. I'm gonna find the card number. This is another one I need to summarize, but this is blessings from the son of Hanan Pasha. Condors are born with their eyes open, but do not have a vocal cord to speak. You have always seen clearly. Trust in this, even if you struggle to find the words to express all that you see. Condors reveal emotion through change in their skin color. This is a reminder to trust what your body is telling you. Your your bodily intuition is a form of wisdom. You have a spiritual connection to the cosmic Christ consciousness, the universal sacred heart, seeking to awaken itself in humanity. Your divine life purpose involves assuming the role of leader, guide, healer, and earth warrior for love of this planet in your unique way. Inviolable spiritual protection surrounds you. Love that. Okay, it's going to a whole lesson about condors. I'm not reading all that. The Oracle of Kunter Yachik, I know I'm saying that so wrong, forgive me, brings a message of universal divine love from the living heart of spirit. It is an effort of absolute protection that is strong enough to sustain your purity, integrity, and effectiveness as you navigate the challenges inherent in the earthly world of Puma, known as K Pacha. It is much needed protection over the unconscious world of Snake, known as Uku Pacha. Sit comfortably with one hand on your heart and say aloud, through unconditional love and in service to the universal heart, I invoke the prophecy of the eagle and the condor, that the opposites shall fly together in harmony once more, and divine presence shall fill the earth in blue and bless all of her children. The destiny of this world is to be love's paradise. So, this is divine guidance and protection by spirit, because you may be someone who you might be very sensitive, so you feel things but don't quite speak up about things when things happen or affect you the way that you should. So you have these spirit guides who have to protect you because you are such a sensitive and light-hearted, like you're just a good energy. It's like people have this tendency to take advantage of you. Um, so the condor and the eagle are pretty much like your overhead protection, and I feel like that in itself is that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like that. And then your angel number says you are encouraged to follow your true passion. So I feel like maybe if you start speaking up about certain things, different opportunities and things will happen for you, because now you're not just so timid and afraid to say what you feel or what you witness or what you know. First card that comes out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a lesson, a blessing, and a teaching. I feel like this is a lesson. This is a teaching, because this man is very serious. I feel like the way he's looking is like this is an energy that protects you. It is an earth energy. which makes sense for a water reading. Um, the lesson that this Hierophant is teaching you mm, has to do with the Ten of Swords. And like I said, I feel like people take advantage of you because of your kind energy, your kind spirit, because of who you are. So the Hierophant is here to also protect you because of all this. Jeez Louise, because of all this pain that you come through, because of how gentle you are. People just take advantage. I don't like that. After that, I have the Five of Swords. Yeah, you have to go through a lot of betrayal, a lot of deceit, a lot of lies. You've had to leave people behind because of the fact that you have to go to war with them. Like, I don't want to do this, but if I have to, then I'm have to leave. You'd rather leave somebody to their own demise than to be involved in it. But if you have to speak up and you have to use that voice that you keep not using, then you got to put some bodies down. You got to dig in somebody's mouth, and then I don't want to talk to you no more. But that's it. Because once you cross my path, and I got to actually come out my character, there ain't nothing else to say. The Five of Swords is the final. I already let you get to the 10 before. Once I got to get to the Five of Swords, you might just get know me, bro. The two cards that flipped over is the Six of Pentacles because you're a very generous. You give. You are a generous energy. People look to you, and even the ones who don't come off as using you, they use you for something. They might be the sweetest kind of soul that you have ever known in your life, and you've never had a disagreement with them, never been put into a bad situation with them, but there's something that you give them that depletes you in a way, but you don't say anything because you don't want to be that person. The other card that came out is the King of Pentacles. Yes, you have a lot to give when you want to give it, and you tend to give it because you like to help, you like to be there for people, but you deplete yourself to do so. But you still sit. You still sit and look like nothing's bothering you. You still sit and look like, yeah, I can give you some more. I can hand out some more blessings. I can give out some more what you need. I got you. I got you. But the bottom of the deck is your Three of Wands. Three of Wands is that you're going to have to make the decision to get out of that, to get out of that energy of not speaking up, to find a way to speak up without having to go to war with the people who have decided to do this to you. It sucks because I know how that feels to be someone who just likes to help and give and do, and either you don't receive or are considered to be like, yeah, maybe they need a break and don't want to help all the time. Even though people know that I love to help, maybe no, nobody. It feels like nobody ever considers. Maybe, hey, what if I ask her instead of me asking, can you or can I? How about do you? Can I? You know. Anyway, that's what I got for you. What if we're gonna go in to get to the earth signs? Not biased, but this might be the best sign. You know what I'm talking about? Bye. So this is Earth. I was doing Earth, and while I was sitting here I was on my third tarot card. Um, I had mentioned in the video, which I guess wasn't being recorded, but I had damn near half a circle of recorded space, right? I was sitting here and I smelled this, like this, I did a smell I recognized, and it smelled like roses, but like some kind of detergent, or like, I don't know, I know that smell, but I mentioned that in my video start recording. So I'm not going to do this over again. I'm going to just go ahead and let you know that Taurus had limitless potential, that whatever you are working on, whatever you want is coming your way. You can have what anybody else has. The keywords were transformation, serenity, trust, achievement, release, potential, success, and triumph. It says stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. Then we had Alana, who is a harmony, and she mentions in the book that it was something like, to summarize, that maybe you're trying to do something that, okay, so there's one part of you that does this, but another part that does that doesn't even out. It's not a balance. You need to make it harmonious. Like, you could be working out 45 times a month, And then every other day you're eating like the most disgusting, unhealthy thing for your body. So it's not balanced. You need a harmony. And I also mentioned that maybe you're at work and you're like the most happiest and most upbeat and very positive person, and you get home and you're ready to just like end it all. You know what I mean? Like you need the harmony. You got to be just one person. You can't be a character in the world and then come home and be you. You have to put you out everywhere, and everything you do has to be very balanced. That was what I was saying. Then I pulled the card, and the first card was the Three of Cups, which is a celebration, and the Seven of Pentacles, which I had said that there's a celebration coming because the work that you put in for something is going to be successful. So if you're looking to move, get a new job, something different that you're looking to do in your life and you're working towards it, you're putting in the work for it. So it's going to be celebrated because it's going to happen for you because limitless potential. The next one that came out was Ace of Wands. We know the Ace of Wands is like whenever you go for something, full blast, full blast. So while you're on this journey of doing this, you're inspired and ready to just create and get everything that you want done. There are new beginnings for you. You have this desire and willpower to be the most successful. You might see somebody with a brand new car, like, yeah, I want a brand new car. And you go out and you work your ass off, you get a brand new car. Back to my cards. And now the smell is gone. We're gonna continue. Thank you. Like, I don't mind the visits. But don't interrupt my recordings. But don't. We got two cards that come out. The first one that came out was the Hermit. And the other one that comes out is your Five of Cups. All right. So in this process of going for what you want, there is this part of you that's going to have to go within and be alone to find the guidance that's going to get you on the right path to what you want to achieve. Maybe you have to do something like go to school, so maybe you can't be out a lot like you used to. You're not partying with the people. You know, you're focused on and set on what you want to do. At this point, you're focusing on what you want to do, so you don't have a lot of distractions. In that time, when you do decide to go into this hermit mode to be by yourself, to make yourself better, to achieve what you're looking for, there's going to be a couple of things that spill. A couple of things that fall over that cannot be retrieved. There's going to be some spilt milk that falls into the carpet. You can't stop it up. You got to let it go. And the other two cups that are still standing for you are the ones that you need to pay attention to. That is your balance and that's your harmony. It's your success and your achievement. That is your goal, and that's the end, in the finish line. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if it makes sense anymore now, because now I hate when my energy changes when I'm doing the reading, because I don't know. That pissed me off a little. I had to. Anyway, right. So this is the two. Remember I said they got the balance of this and that. This is that harmony. This is your learning how to balance your decisions, balancing how you move in the world. So you can't do one thing that's a complete opposite of the other, because they're not going to balance each other. You can't you can't juggle the way you think you should. You know what I hate? Sometimes I just want to look. I just want to catch the sound and look and see which one it is. I just want to see which one it is. I'm gonna catch it one day. Anyway, back to the balance and harmony. So you have to trust that your success literally lives in how you balance yourself, how harmonious you are in your decisions of your life or what you're going forward. Going toward, not forward. My body say toward. I'm like, toward? What is a toward? I said, you need toward? What is toward? The one that comes out is the moon. This is a mystery. It's also your intuition. You might have a couple of premonitions that you feel that you pay attention to, because you think that's going to help with whatever you're looking to go do. So there's something that you don't see, but you do see in your mind's eye, if that makes sense. Clarifying the moon is the Knight of Swords. Your Knight of Swords is your ambition. So you might make some really, really quick decisions based on your intuition. So the moon energy puts you into that, okay, I saw it, I think I know what I got to do, and you blast off. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Full speed, blast off. Last card, because I might have time to grab something before my lunch break is over. The last card is our Eight of Pentacles. We had this in the last element, but this is you working hard on it. This is diligence. This is you are setting high standards for yourself because you are transforming to get what it is you want. Your limitless potential is requiring you to, after you go into the hermit mode, you come back out and you're ready to go full blast. It's requiring you to go ahead and like no stops, no breaks, no breaks. Bottom of the deck though, it's the world. See, you're going for that. This is completion. This is accomplishment. This is fulfillment. This is wholeness. This is celebration of life. This is arriving. That is the bottom of your card, bottom of your deck. Clarifying the world is the King of Swords. This is you were disciplined. You used your head over your heart for whatever you're going for. So you made sure that you were honest with yourself about things that had to fall off and things that couldn't come with you. Because you know, when them 3 cups that fell, you know them 2 cups that you chose to keep and pay attention to were exactly supposed to be paid attention to. And I love that for you. I love it for you. I love it for your signs. I'm sorry we were interrupted the way we were. But I still got it out, didn't I? Didn't I? And I still got time to eat for lunch. So now I just got to get these uploaded. And if I find that I can get that audio or the video that said it wasn't recorded to add to it, I'm going to try to so it can make, I guess, complete sense in the reading. But I feel like I made enough sense. But just in case, you know. All right, so that's it. Thank you for being here. I always love doing these. It's very fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope something resonated. Hope you got a message or something that you need to hear. That's all I got. Know that you are loved. Bye.